Today is September 15th, 2025. It was a Monday. It has been a pretty solid day so far. I have been so deep in Kingdom Come Deliverance that it has been ridiculous. It has been so fun. I woke up early today, so I went to bed late last night. I'm up late tonight. Went to bed late, woke up early, and then played Kingdom Come Deliverance for like 4 hours. And then made lunch, played some more Kingdom Come Deliverance. I very briefly checked on the garden, and then Ava and I watched, we finished the first season of Weak Hero, which has been cooking recently. It's been really, really cool. And then went off to work, and then work was really good. Work was really, really nice. I had a couple interesting... I had a table of 4 that were really cool. They took me $15. It was pretty boring. Like, it was good, but it was boring. While I was there, right before she had to do her job, right? She was like, "Oh, I got an evil Morty edit on my TikTok for you page," and she was like, it literally was like evil Morty, and he was talking to Rick or whatever, and Rick was just like, Morty, think about it. We could be Batman and Robin, and evil Morty was just like, I don't think I need a Robin, and it was like a Morty edit, obviously, and she thought it was so funny, and I didn't get the chance to talk about it, but I thought it was really, really funny. And then Josue called me while I was at work, and was just like, "Hey, bro, blah, blah, blah." We caught up real quick. I was in the middle of a table or whatever, so had to cut that a little short. But him, me, my wife, and Yelena all made plans for tomorrow, so I'm going to write that down. Call Josue at 11. Pick grapes at noon. We're gonna go pick grapes with my grandpa. My grandpa said they'd be ready in 2 weeks. It's been 5 weeks. So here we are, finally Judgment Day. Hang with Yelena plus Josue. I need to take the bins to curb. I need to bring down my apartment dishes. Dishes. Ava needs to do laundry. I need to make recovery video logs for certain. And then morning video log, which I suck at recently, dude. I've been terrible on morning video logs. I've been terrible about video logs all month, dude. It's been so ridiculous. So today's the 15th, and I've made 1, 2, 3, 4, including today. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 video logs, including today. So it's the 5th video log I've made in 15 days. So I'm literally a third of the month done, and I need to catch up. So I'll figure that all out. What do I want to share a daily thought about? I actually did want to talk about Charlie Kirk again, and obviously when this gets uploaded, it'll be way in the past. I think, let me just write this down. There we go. I think that in the wake of Charlie Kirk's death, the one thing that has been very consistent is people have now kind of had to think and rationalize and really, really process how they feel about political violence. So when I say political violence, that's anything from political assassinations to forced deportations through ICE raids. That's brawls in Congress. That's brawls in town halls. That's stuff like that, right? It's things like that where it's kind of that's the that is political violence. That's violence of political motivations for political gain in some way, right? That's the perceived political violence. I realized, and I talked about this already in another video, but I realized that I do have to take a very clear stance on political violence. I don't, and my mind is there's so much nuance to it. Our founding fathers were pro-political violence. Charlie Kirk was pro-political violence. He believed forced deportation should occur, right? And I'm like sitting here, I'm just like, I don't really believe in violence, honestly. Like, it really doesn't solve anything. There's really no reason to cause a genocide in Gaza. There's no reason to assassinate political opponents, especially ones who don't have any actual political power and just have a large, like, social platform. There's no real reason to, like, do forced deportations other than racial motivations. And I had a conversation with someone, and they were just like, I disagree that it's racial, and I'm like, but it is. But when the Supreme Court has to go and deem it okay to racially discriminate to make these deportation arrests, how can you not say that it's racial at its core? I don't understand. Like when there's the Kilmar Abrego Garcia situation where they've fully deported a complete U.S. citizen, how is that not racially motivated? Because it's not about legality. It's not about citizenship at that point. It's something different altogether, right? And so when I think about political violence, I'm like, it just doesn't bring any benefits. You know, it's in my mind, political violence is a result of polarization. Polarization doesn't have to occur if you have a good propaganda core. And I say propaganda core because that's what they called it in Dune. If you have good propaganda, like you're actually doing good things, and you can say the good things about yourself, and when you mess up, you can say the bad things and move on, that's good propaganda. Like, that's really good propaganda, right? And I don't mean like the British, I took a propaganda at it. No, I mean like good, I mean like news, like government shared news. It's like when I think of people who receive propaganda, that's your MSNBC and your Fox News, and it's like it's to a point where whitehouse.gov is propaganda. And I don't think it really has been before. Like, I feel as though, obviously I've never been politically like attuned until this presidency because I couldn't vote before. But every time I go on whitehouse.gov, it's like this is just propaganda. Like, it's like really, it's not even good propaganda. Like, it's weak propaganda. And I'm just like, this is so cringy that I live in the media center of the world and we don't have any good political propaganda. Like, really good. And I don't mean good as in like positive about the government. I mean good as in like hard hitting, unifying propaganda. It just pisses me off. So, yeah, I don't know how I got there from Charlie Kirk, but it really makes me feel that I need to take a proper stance on political violence. I don't really. Oh, yeah, because if you have good propaganda, political violence won't occur because you're not polarizing the nation. I think that's a pretty non-nuanced take, but I think that's true. Like, I mean, if we're not polarized, we're not going to resort to violence with political motivations, and that is rooted in our propaganda. Like, if we have good propaganda, we're not going to be polarized, right? Anyways, yeah. I don't think political violence is the answer. I don't think assassinations are the answer. I mean, people are going to do what people are going to do no matter what, right? So, nothing I can do about it right now for sure. That's just my thought. I don't think we need to have political violence in any form, from the ICE raids to the assassinations. So, yeah. I hope you all had a wonderful Monday, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace.